What's going on, everybody? It's Silent Fox here with another video, and today for you guys, I am back with more of the story quests. Today we're gonna be doing Zhong Li's story quest, aka Rex Lapis. This is Rex Lapis, just to specify. And I'm sorry if I'm talking weirdly. Like the one side of my mouth is like swollen, so I can't really speak well right now. It's like very hard to speak right now. But yeah, this is the next section to the story quest. So we're gonna be doing this, and yeah, let's hop into it. Thank you to all the people who have subscribed. Um, Thanks to all the people who liked this video and commented. I really do appreciate you guys so much, and I just want to say thank you so much. And uh, be sure to check out my Instagram. I'm gonna post more um quite soon, and yeah. And you're probably wondering, why the heck do you have so many why the heck are you releasing so many videos at once? Well, you see, I was meant to only release two videos today, but then what happened was they released the 1.4 update and what it is in store. Who invited you aboard? You brought aboard the... I'm just here to have a look. No difference for any other guest in that sense. Everyone comes here just to have a look. Then they like what they see, so they stay a little longer. Before you know it, they can't drag themselves away. I'm so sorry, guys. It's like super sore on one side of my mouth, so it's kind of hard to speak. Needless. Despite the impromptu means by which you have arrived where you are an esteemed guest from afar, and we welcome you as any other. It would simply be bad manners to show you the door after you only just arrived. Can't let you break the rules, okay? Otherwise, I'm the one who will have to answer to my boss. What rules? A simple and straightforward rule. Guests are only allowed here by invite. Most who sneak in despite knowing the rule are petty criminals with dub- dubious intentions. Don't fret, I'm well aware that you snuck in by accident, blissfully unaware of the rules. You're no criminal. All the guests you see here are here by invite, by the boss rules. They have the rule to invite other guests too. So if you're planning on dropping in more often, your best bet would be to mingle with the guests and see if you can talk one of them into giving you an invite letter. Challenge accepted. Okay, guys, we know who we're gonna go to. We're gonna go ask Rex Lapis because he's our homie.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous
I see he
views.
is. Um, this good sir seems not to appreciate the... no one knows better than him.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
The first more...
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Tevat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No, no, no. Mora is
Oh,
a
I
catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my
Mora is just
intense
Mora.
decade-long research.
Mm-hmm.
That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
And a sword, so
A
too.
dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
Nah.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value.
Mm-hmm. I think that the first Mora is just a plain old coin.
Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis.
Sam, I agree.
As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence.
Bruh,
How can you
his is
so
the
easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
Bruh, this is they're just dumb. To think these rich people are this dumb is just sad. I know that, like, listen, in my eyes, whoever can make money is smart. That's how I always see it. This is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He thinks that a freaking a coin that can enhance a sword and a dagger, and that can make you the freaking king of a country, is more likely than it being a simple coin that was spent somewhere. I'm outraged, but I can't.
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
No one knows. No one knows better than him. He actually he is.
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
Cost from more.
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh.
Archaeologists. So are all of them archaeologists? It's like you're telling someone else's tales.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps
me?
they could be of some help.
I just here for a good story. Me?
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir.
Look, she's
Let's go.
carrying a dagger, guys. That's the ultimate dagger. I like these. See, so if you guys have seen the what's happening in the 1.4 update, they're going to be adding more story quests. But instead of them being called story quests like these, it's going to be called out hangout sessions. And basically, you're going to just spend time with certain characters to get to know them better. Now, I'm hoping that even though we are doing like Mona and we've done Mona and we've done Zhongli and who else? Who was the guy before that? Who did we do previously, guys? I can't remember. Um, who was it? It was, I think it was, oh, Venti. And even though we've done Ventis already, I hope that like in future, because right now they've said that Barbara, Noel, Brent, and Chung Yun, those are the four characters that you can hang out with. But I'm hoping in the future, like they'll bring back Zhong Li and you can just hang out with Rex Lapis for a day or Barbados for a day. That would be sick.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
I think, to be fair, there's no such thing as good and evil because good and evil is whatever you perceive it to be, right? So if I think that hurting another human is evil, then I would consider you evil. Whereas to another person, if you just hurt somebody, that isn't anything considered evil. Do you guys see my point? Evil and good and evil are such. It's there's no such thing as that. It's whatever human or being perceives it to be. If you believe that helping somebody is good, then that is good. So it's there's no such thing as good as evil. That's my opinion.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt.
God of
The
salt.
god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle.
Who's Morax?
Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event,
You look a bit
I've already
embarrassed.
searched for answers for a long
Is this
time.
complex? You look.
No, it's just... Where should I begin?
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
What do you want? Spit it out. I feel that's super rude. The for
Put
two.
down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon.
See, Fatui are normal people, and now we've become what you call it. We've just assumed that every Fatui is a bad guy, but they're probably just normal. They are Fatui that are just normal people as well.
There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya.
Yeah,
I'm not
see?
here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I
That's
registered
true.
with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
What
yes?
should we do? I think it's best to be cautious.
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
Why? I don't really know anything about archaeology.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well, that is quite enticing. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
Bro, the god was made out of water. I'm just saying, when we fought the Vortex god, it was literally made out of water. How would you get a limb from that, fam? Literally go take a cup and get out of the ocean. That's considered a limb, is it not? How would you get a limb? Oh yeah, and I've never been to this place before. I was gonna say, I've never been to like the actual crash site. I've never seen it before. I've never seen the actual like place where the palace, the flying palace crashed. I'm very curious to see how it looks. I feel so bad because Ningguang literally, that was her biggest dream to own. Like she built it up since she started working.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex.
See, I'm very curious. I love the history of this game. That's why I enjoy these type of story quests where they tell us about the past. So this is called this is where well, not specifically, but there was a part of the war took place here. Well,
after many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
oh, so I'm guessing like the pieces that are pointing upwards are the spears, but they've just like been eroded away.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size.
Imagine he threw giant ass spears, right? And out of stones that were like the size of mountains, and there were multiple of them.
But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Ah.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich.
Of course.
I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split...
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Okay.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Why did they give me more? Honestly, I'm gonna use I feel like Kaya's best at traversing this type of area. Level 71s. Jeez. Hold up. What is my adventure? I'm so glad at
Let's light it up!
Windblade!
Oz, reveal dice!
Guys, I need to get better equipment because my gear is quite so bad.
Windblade!
There's probably nothing in here.
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Oh wait, is that the... Oh, you can see it! Wait, is that the floating palace or no? I'm pretty sure that's not. Oh gosh, I should have brought Noel.
Windblade!
By royal decree! Faster? Okay, faster. Wheel of life.
Windblade! With the wind!
Just grabbing all of this loot. Gosh, look how low my HP is. Let's switch out Brent for Noah.
As you wish.
Life goes on.
Damn, there's a lot of treasure to go through. The other thing is that all of these guys are much higher levels than Dragon characters.
Go. By royal decree.
Why are you backing up, fam? Why are you backing up, fam? Nah, no, no, no.
By royal decree. Oh. Rise.
Oh gosh. It's taking so much longer to actually defeat these guys now. Okay, and now.
With the wind!
There we go, done. Jeez. Wait, it's pointing to this way. Oh. Die! Look, it's not dying!
The insubordinate.
No!
It's
just a
Yes!
stone slab,
Oh my
but its
god.
design is quite unique.
Oh my gosh, I finally...
This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
I absolutely hated every single second of that. Jeez. You guys think I'm like just being overly sarcastic, but that thing was hard. I think I need to upgrade all of these characters to like level 18. Like no joke. After I'm done recording these videos, I'm just gonna max them out seriously because I'm so like you need maxed out characters, otherwise you can't win anything in this game. Let's see here. Let's go.
I won't hold you back.
Okay. Oh gosh. Literally that one fight alone, I hate the fact that like it was just all about history and stuff, and then they force us to fight like something stupidly hard right at the end. Sorry, I'm just grabbing the stuff. When I mean that, I mean like
I will protect you.
like you think I'm joking, but like that's one
Leave
of
it
the
all to
hardest
me.
boss I've fought. That's literally harder than like one of those the cubes, I swear. Because the problem is, at least with the cubes, right? They regen a portion of whatever health you forget to mess up, so that's your own fault. But this guy literally had auto regeneration that's just insane. It was like the dumbest amount of auto regeneration I've ever seen in my life. Like every time you hit it, it would just regen health.
I won't hold you back.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
Isn't it a bit strange? Once something lacks general knowledge in their field.
And you! You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power in?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology—
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
No, you're trying to get rich off archaeology. No, you're trying to collect the strength of the gods. I would, I wish I could say, okay, strike him down.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the god of salt too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
You know what's funny? I have to cut out so much. Like you guys won't see it, but I have to cut out so much footage of me battling that one boss. It's literally ridiculous how long it took me to actually beat that thing. It's gonna push back my like upload schedule by a lot. Because like the story isn't even over after that. But I swear before when I was fighting, like you guys will see that the thing was glitched. Because there's no ways the regeneration on that stupid bow was that much. I'm not even trying to fight things anymore, seriously. Like after fighting that one thing, I'm just good. I don't even care about loot. They can have it, I don't care, seriously. I just want to get to this thing. You guys might call me a coward, but after spending like an hour or three fighting one thing, I'm not interested.
I heard that Saltarai was once the home of the god of salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable...
According to legend, the people of the god of salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
I just got struck by lightning.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break it. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of salt.
Gods of people?
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long forgotten... The god of salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide.
See, if you're an archaeologist, you can't be... You have to look at facts and stuff. And like, she only got all her research from books and tales of those gods. My thing is that she seems that she to really adore, well, worship this god of salt more than actually interested in the history of her. Because by using that, oh, she's kind and everybody adored her. How do you know? Like, besides a book, how do you know this? The thing is, history is written by the winners. So if you're a god, you can change history however you like. You can basically say, I am the kindest, most generous person, when actually just hate people.
So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
I love how I'm not even there.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to...
You weren't listening at all, were you? Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any...
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its...
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan...
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so.
Go to the first mechanism. Oh my gosh. Look how far the stuff is away. Give me a sec, I'm changing time. I just want this lightning storm to be over so I don't get struck by lightning. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted there to be no rain.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
There we go.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all the— When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
Ah, and I need electro, so I have to go south, east, west, north. Southeast, west, southeast, west, north.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have.
I don't want to
Provide
hear
a
anything
haven
else.
for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury, and that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get—
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north.
So southeast, west, north. Southeast, west, north.
With this clue, you should be able to
Southeast,
solve
west,
the
north.
puzzle.
Southeast, west, north. Okay, I need to figure out which is north. So that is north. So it's... let me just kill these guys, seriously.
Yeah! Go with the wind!
There we go. So it goes... So that's north. So it goes... south. So yoink. Wait, what? Oh. There should be one here. Wait, what? There's one, there's two, there's three, and then there's four should be behind this one. Okay, so it goes this one first.
Let's light it up!
So it goes this one first, because that's south. Then east. You have to wait until it's east. And then north. Hey!
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
I just went to make it faster. Can I just drop into this thing? Apparently not.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Fort.
Okay.
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
I won't take any either.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt.
Well then, if the contract is
See-
not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition.
I'm just saying that do you see my point? She seems to adore the god of salt.
You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the god of salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. If we discover the truth behind the god of salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
Morax is the
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Yippee! Whoa. So people used to live down here? I mean, I guess it's... Okay, let me get some geo out. Get a geo character out. I think. Geo.
Oh!
Characters. No. No, ow. Switch. Boop. Switch. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh.
Leave it all to me.
By royal
Windblade!
Wait, let me check. I'm world rank 5. Ow.
Steady as stone.
Windblade!
I'll catch up.
I can't see
Windblade!
anything. There we go. I can get Noel to just break all of this. Give me that. Up. Take that. Ooh, these things are rare. Oh, there's another one there. Okay, sorry guys, I'm grabbing these because they're super hard to find. And they used to upgrade cheat what's this girl's name? QQ. Okay, I call her QQ, but that's not her name. Up. 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 Is there any more of them around? I mean, there's a chest here. I don't see any of them. I'm sorry guys, I'm collecting all of those. They're just super hard to find.
Someone needs assistance.
And you need a lot of them to upgrade this character. So that's why whenever I come across one, I just like abandon everything I'm doing at that moment because they're so hard to find. Those aren't hard to find. Snapdragons aren't hard flowers to find. I'm just looking as well because in case I'm missing any treasure that there is. I'm curious because they said that people used to live down here, right? Like it's full of peace and whatever. So I can't believe, like maybe it's changed a lot because it's like everything eroded. Because it's been so long, but like I feel like this place doesn't feel like it was inhabited by humans. Like there's no structures, nothing. I'm busting level 70 baby times. Let's see here. What else is there in this ruins? Do you guys see any more of those flowers? Doesn't look like there's anything else. Just gonna check this side in case. I knew there was something. Knew it. To think I would have missed that chest. That looks suspicious. Oh! Sorry, I thought there was something here because that also looks suspicious. Okay. This is very cool cave. Oh gosh, it's one of these things. Okay, I need a geotype for this. I need a geotype, okay. Honestly, comment down below, do you guys prefer Arthur's, like the main character's geotype, or do you just prefer other characters? Because I know that like Zhongli, he's a very good geotype. What the heck?
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Ugh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
Is this all salt?
Come this way.
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Is this gonna turn out to be that the salt chick's gonna be a bad guy? Well, not she's not gonna be alive and bad. Sorry, I just want to check what he has. Damn. I need to get these type of like gold and stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna be using Zombie the most. Because he's freaking dope.
Crumble!
Oh! Oh, that was funny. Oh, that was true.
Solidify!
Wind blade.
I should have switched to fire, but anyways. I can't climb this apparently. Oh. Do I have to song these things here? I'm guessing so. Oh gosh, it's more people. Oh, come on to examine that. The salt.
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasure.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it.
Hey! How can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Wait, can I examine these people? Look at these people. Wait, can I check the other side? Because I mean, there's up there, there's more there. I'm guessing we're gonna do a fully roundabout of it. Oh, because there's no staircase, of course, though. Oh, I'm so done with this, jeez. Look at these people. That's stone. They're made out of salt, right? Or is it just me?
Rise!
Leave it all to me. Yeah. Yeah.
Crumble!
That's such a cool Oh no! That's so cool that this thing like basically emits geo power or whatever. Wait, you need two people. Oh, I know how to do that.
Stabilize!
Oh, I was supposed to put a chair.
Solidify!
There. Oh, you can place two of them. So that's the limit, I'm guessing, on how many you can place. Door of Resurrection. What? Did you guys see that? It said something about resurrection. Whoa, is that a sword?
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth
Ruler?
anything.
That looks like a sword.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is a...
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick?
Because that's the agreed upon.
And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy, here we go again.
While we're on the topic of useless people.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rule?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya.
Will suffer The Wrath of the Rock. You may find it rather
Oh, we have to fight him. Dude, Songli's kind of cracked. Zhongli's cracked, man. Nah, I'm using.
I will have order.
Zhongli took him out with the ult.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
So we got the salt chastity back.
Some archaeological
At
survey.
least we had our
He could only
granddaughter.
pretend for so long.
I hope you never became as greedy as him, Paimon.
Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about...
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge,
Yeah.
and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt.
I knew it.
You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt.
Exactly.
I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage.
Yeah, I knew it. This girl is like a worshipper of the salt.
You're right.
I knew it.
I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Chising, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
I've never heard of you say Lord of Geo. I've never heard you say Lord of Geo. Our ancestors were those who protected by the god of salt all those years ago. Come to think of it, I've never heard you say Rex Lapis. Lord Geo.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morak.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power.
Psst.
He left us alone and lost in the world.
Hold up. Okay, before we continue, this girl thinks he wanted her power. She thinks that a man who can throw a bunch of giant ass mountains that are spears at people and destroy gods wants more power. Okay.
We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes.
Yes, because the winners of war, the spoils go to the winners. So whoever wins a war gets to write how the history played out.
So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Did she not? Okay, I think. Okay, let's make a bet. Actually, no, I won't do that because I lost the previous bet. Never mind. And by the way, I still remember I have to do it. So, by the way, you have to comment on the previous video. So in the mono video, you have to comment down below what you want me to say at what pitch. Because if you comment in those videos, it doesn't count. So please do make sure that you comment in the mono video. So yeah.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Yep. Anyways, and if you don't know what I'm talking about right now with the bets, what happened is, if you haven't watched my previous video, which is actually no, it's not the previous video, the video after that. So the video based on Mona. So in that video, I made a bet with everybody, with other viewers. So if I was correct, everybody had to subscribe. But if I was wrong, I would basically have to say something, a phrase, and in a certain tone, whatever is commented down below in my next video. And if I find it appropriate, I will say. So and trust me, it's not. It's when I say appropriate, it's like only if it's like very very bad. So type whatever you want, and I'll see what I can do. So that's the whole concept. And if this is your first time watching, be sure to go to the Mona thing if you want to continue watching my videos. And yeah, you'll see it in a future video. So yeah, go into the Mona comment section and type out what you want me to say and how you want me to say it, and I will do my best. If it gets enough, if it's a very high one, then I will definitely say it. So yeah, I'm thinking of actually
Naturally,
calling
of
them.
course. But I must add, Leo is no longer Morax's Leo.
True, but I was gonna say I think I'm gonna call my bets with you guys contracts to go with the Genshin Impact. So when I say let's make a contract, you guys know what I mean now.
Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
I will. So from now on, uh, I'll explain it in the next video as well. So until I actually do this phrasal thing, I'm not gonna make any more bets. Well, contracts. I'm not gonna make any more contracts. So once this contract is done, once I've actually said what I have to say, then you guys can
Solidify!
Oh, I have to I know that. I was gonna say, so once this contract is done, then I will do the same thing in the next video. Well, in another video.
Stabilize!
So yeah, be sure to comment, and in a future video I will definitely also be doing the same thing.
Quake!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Crumble!
Okay, there. Get over.
Quake! Stabilize! This is order.
Oh damn! He literally like throws a giant bolt at me. Honestly, I feel like spear.
Solidify!
Like, they've recently added a lot of spear characters into this game. I mean, that might just be me, but like, I feel like
By royal decree!
Windblade!
Crumble!
I actually wish I had Rex. Like what I've noticed is all the 5-star spear characters are so good.
This. Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back! Fight back against the evil Morax! But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one...
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Oh.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract.
Okay, so he's gonna come clean.
I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During
the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat.
So you had to be. Do you know what's interesting though? To be a part of the 7, when they had this giant Archon War to choose the 7 gods who controlled the entire Tevat, you have to be the strongest. If you've noticed, Venti, right, or Barbados, if you guys remember in the if you guys remember in the Venti thing, it talked about how he was just a small little wind spirit, and then he defeated the Vortex God and then claimed his power, I guess. If you think about that, Venti has to be super strong, because if you have to compete with Rex Lapis who can throw giant ass spears, and you guys can say, oh, that's not a big deal, but throwing a giant ass spear at somebody is a huge deal. It's spears that are the size of mountains. Let's be that specific. You have to be super powerful. So it's quite interesting how Venti, like nobody tells tales of how powerful Venti was. Like we've heard about how Rex Lapis defeated gods by himself and like fought and whatever, but we've never heard of Venti doing any of this. But it clearly shows that Venti is powerful. It can stand as equal with Zhongli.
But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax. Don't try to trick me.
He's not a follower.
Hey,
He is
hey,
Rex Lapis.
come back!
That was too much for her to take. What you say really true, right? What you're saying is really true, right? Sorry.
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broke. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
So, wait. If that's the murder weapon, then who actually placed it there?
Rise!
Oh, gosh damn it. Because who actually placed this here? If... Like, look here. These are her people, I'm guessing. Who became salt. But, like, who would place the murder weapon here? Because I'm pretty sure her people wouldn't do that.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Oh, they were running.
Salt. And betrayal.
Wait, did she kill her own people? Oh, this guy's trying to run away. Look at that. So you can see that a blast went that way. Because look how the spikes are going. It's going towards the entrance. You can see all the spikes are aiming towards the entrance. Look at this man.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Damn, I actually enjoy this. This is actually contending with Venti right now. This Zhongli story quest is actually contending with Venti's. Like I might make this my favorite story quest so far. So something was at the center and they exploded and it destroyed her people. So this was the guy who stabbed her. He was the one who stabbed her. Wait, before we speak, I just want to see around. There's books over here. Guessing that's where she sat.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime.
Oh.
The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
Bruh, consigning her to oh, God. So if they didn't kill her, she would still die by a god's hand instead.
What about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed.
Oh my
Those
gosh.
of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Oh my gosh, this is actually, oh gosh. This is making me, like, damn. Resisted even till the end. Damn, to think she was content with... She never nursed hate. Damn. I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm not skipping, but like to think that. So they came back and then destroyed the sword as an offering to. My question is, when a god dies, does that mean that they just get transported to like a spiritual plane, or do they like instantly die? That's my thing. Like are they gone and reincarnated? I'm so curious of how death works in this game.
I. Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Uh,
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging
true.
by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
You seem all too familiar with what happened to the god of Salt. You didn't just hear a rumor about. Okay, it's the same thing.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well.
A warning.
Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good.
Oh, so that's why he did what he did. If you didn't watch the previous story, you'll watch it and you'll understand what I mean.
So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
So that's why he faked his own death. The people of Liyue will understand that one day.
All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Sure thing.
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Oh, please show us a cutscene. Please show us a cutscene. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, no, the mission isn't over, thank gosh. Yo, if they left me a cliffhanger here, I'd be hella egg. Wait, I wanna see. So basically, so what he said at the end is basically what he means is that basically, people will eventually get anxious, I guess, of the god, or they will eventually, well, they won't betray, but eventually their faith in a god will subside and they will become I'm gonna die. Their faith in a god will eventually fade away. I think that's what he's trying to say. Okay, I don't know why. I oh my gosh. I swear there was a path that way. Wasn't there a path here before? Okay. But that's what that's what Jean is trying to say, and that's why he said he killed himself. Well, faked his death. My question is, what was that dragon actually? Like, if that wasn't Rex, like, who or what was that died? Did something just die for the sake of Rex Lapis? Oh, okay. Now we have to. Now we go to uh Ugan Stone Forest. Oh gosh, I have to walk all the way there. Really? Okay. Okay, guys, I'll be back once I get off of there. Okay, guys, and we're back. As you guys can see, we have been climbing this mountain. I mean, I walked up it for most of the part. Now I'm just climbing up it. The reason I'm starting it here is because I'm scared we're just gonna hop right into the cutscene, so I don't want that to happen. Wait, is there one of these flowers? Nope, there's not. Okay. Okay, and I climb, and there's also a geo thing up there. How do I get up there? Oh, that's irritating. How do I get that? Is there like a special win thing here or something? No! Oh, I need to come back here with the Geo thing. Okay, anyways. Let's talk to Zhongli.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So what would you like to
I
see?
ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that.
Mm-hmm.
Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method.
Zhongli.
Oh, come on, I messed up. Sorry guys.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world.
Let's go, and it'll be engraved into YouTube forever. Don't forget that, Zhongli. Let's go, we're actually gonna hear history of the Archon.
As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Tevat.
So that's why you want us to come with you, so you didn't just bring me along to find treasure. This sounds better.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler
Wait, you're not
to the
gonna
sea.
explain anything to me.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of
But won't
many
the ruler-
bygone gods are consigned.
Won't the ruler just turn the ground to sand?
This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison.
Well, it makes sense because gods are immortal, so...
Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land.
This is so cool.
Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Damn. Is that how it ends? Okay, that was sick.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer.
Those relics cause one to grow in power. What will you do now?
That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
Oh, that would be so cool. I think that would be so sick.
I will remain here for a while.
I just want to ask
Though
you.
the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing if a day comes when he should recover his strength and return. I believe that even so, he will be defeated once. I will remain here for a while.
Okay, yeah, no.
We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler
Aw. Dude, Zhongli's such a cool... Rex Lapis is such a cool guy. Damn. I would say this is the second. It goes Venti story quest, then this one. Just because Venti gave a badass story that actually played into the history of how he became one of the seven. So I'd say him, then Zhongli, because this is also a very good tale. Yeah, and that's how I think. That's how I think that I would measure it. By the way, what is that ship there? And if you guys notice, you guys can't see the Jade Palace. I'm guessing it's like at the bottom of the ocean. Wait, let me check. Those mountains. See, those mountains in the distance are like doesn't have any textures or rendering, so you can't really tell what it is. To think you could see that the place from here. That's the tallest place in Teyvat, I'm pretty sure. That mountain. I'm not sure. Hey, wait. I'm sorry doing this, but okay, no, it's not the same place. I thought you could see the Stormbeer point from here. I was like, wait, what? Why is this here? Why is there just a random teleporter there? Anyways, I'm sorry I went on a little bit of a ramble at the end. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been one of the second. This has been my second most favorite story quest, I guess, that I've done. As I said, Venti's was my favorite, and then this one. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, share this with your friends. And also, sorry, I don't know why I ended like that. Also, be sure to check out my Instagram. Thank you to all the people who have commented, subscribed, liked this video. And thank you to you guys who actually just watched this video. So thank you to all of you. And yeah, I hope you guys have. I hope you guys all have a great day. And good. Bye, guys.